The Great Wall of Jericho. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there was a group of people called the Israelites, who were God's chosen people. They had been traveling for many years because God had promised to give them a special land called the Promised Land. But to get there, they had to pass through a city called Jericho. Jericho had very high and strong walls around it, and no one could get in or out. God spoke to Joshua, the leader of the people, and said, "Do not be afraid. I will help you conquer Jericho. But you must do exactly as I say." Joshua gathered the people and explained God's plan. "We won't use swords or break the walls. God has a special plan." God's plan. For 6 days, the Israelites were to march around the city of Jericho once a day. At the front, the priests would blow trumpets, and the rest of the people would walk in silence. On the 7th day, they were to march around the city 7 times. Then, when the priests blew the trumpets loudly, everyone was to shout with all their strength. The people trusted God and did exactly as he instructed. On the first day, they marched around the city in silence. On the second day, they did the same. And so it went until the 6th day. The people of Jericho were confused. They looked out from the walls and wondered, "What are these people doing?" The big day. On the 7th day, the Israelites woke up early. They marched around the city 7 times, just as God had commanded. The priests blew their trumpets, and then Joshua shouted, "Now, everyone shout together." The people shouted with all their might. Eaha! Suddenly, the great walls began to shake and boom! They fell to the ground. God had kept his promise. The Israelites entered the city and got closer to the Promised Land. The lesson. This story teaches us that when we trust God and follow his instructions, he can do amazing things in our lives, even when it seems impossible.